Здравейте на всички, аз съм NoThx. Добре дошли в втората част на първия епизод на втория сезон на Batman, The Telltale Series. Продължаваме напред. Точно там, откъдето стигнахме. Уважаеми зрители, желая приятно гледане. Добре дошли.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with...
До някъде е прав обаче. Няма
You're
спор,
gonna do right by me,
че ни помогна.
aren't you?
I
I know
know,
you're a man of your word.
I didn't agree to that. But you did help me out.
Friends look
Това е
out for each other.
най-истинският отговор, ако трябва да сме честни.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you.
Тук ми е нещо съмнително.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet.
Много яко са го направили всеки
Oh,
случай.
shit.
Жълка е.
Please.
Някаква психопатска
I've
крива
got a lot of
физиономия.
writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Not a chance, John. I don't know what you're mixed up in, but I am not getting involved.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out.
Шш, толкова откачил.
We're here to mourn. Please, use me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Я се успокой малко, бе. Брррр.
Take a
Ще
deep
го
breath.
дръпне да седне.
Calm down.
Само да не ми се надига така.
You're right, Bruce. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's
А
anti.
той защо наистина толкова
Dr.
жестоко
Leland says
му въздейства?
hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out.
Много добре, много добре.
Thief and a killer and worst of
Значи
all,
Жокера, нали знаете какво беше?
he's rude.
Като имаме с някои
I try to
общи
let the authorities
врагове сме
know the
приятели.
kind of
Нещо.
low life they're dealing with, but
Въпреки, че не съм много съгласен.
wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His home. You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
said
yeah.
too much.
Я кажи къде?
I'm your friend, John. You can
Тук почваме да играем една.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy
Ама и той
relationship.
иска услуга.
I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
Да играем ли
I would
с него?
appreciate that, John.
That's what
Нямаме ли
friends
друг
are
вариант да
for.
не разберем къде е?
Just
Че да се
be
доверим на...
mine later. like I ask. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Съмнителен ми е много.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Хем изглежда, че е някакъв супер безобиден, хем чуш, че има някакъв супер пъклен план.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow.
Може би трябваше да му слага,
Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Майко.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to
Много
do
кеф
these
към
days.
батмански глас.
There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead.
Фуен са батчици просто.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Какво прави? О! Тук.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that.
Да проверим.
My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Отиваме ли?
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words.
Не трябва
Whatever
ли
you
да й
said to her at the
кажем?
casino really got up her nose.
Не трябва ли на нея да й кажем все пак?
I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
Защо?
How so?
Аз пък съм
The way she
окей
goes
с нея.
after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk, and believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me, and I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
Да, ама дали трябва наистина да е така? Дали трябва като си полицай да...
She doesn't see that as a strength.
Ето.
I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Щом да...
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you.
Абе, не вярвам да не е в минус.
She keeps on chipping away at my
Особено,
authority.
особено
under
щом
the
е окей
crack.
с нас.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Майко, как стрелям? Штрак. Чао. Истент. Ето е Water Tower. Аз ще се напикава, бе. явно ще има напикаване.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
Да.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Чакайте. Дайте хубаво, тук взимам една книга с банани. И чушки, или ягоди бяха това. Какво мога да цъкам?
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
Какво е това?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Маймуните. Тук мога ли слезна? Опа!
Damn it! It's stuck!
Не просто
No
че...
way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Ма той ни е подготвил гатанката някаква схемичка. Аз ли определям? То даже ни показва и кой копче трябва да натисне. Ай, малко по-сериозно. Има някакви сейфове с някакви физиономии зад нас. И някаква обувка. И пак маймуните.
Give me a good honest crack house any day.
Който и да не е жив.
Oh, God.
Правилно. Това? Има ли документи?
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap.
Той
He's one of Waller's.
Да, той е от намацката на хората. Има ли още? Опа.
Какво
става тук, бе?
We saw this before. The victim.
Изкарах си акъла. Real Pain TV, 4-ти месец, хаштаг без гащи. Real Pain TV, баце, огромни благодарности. Жив и здрав, Ево. Благодаря ти много.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Тоест, и ние нямаме сигнал.
Damn it. Me either.
Хаштаг без гащи.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh.
Каква е тая
There's
мозъчна
no sign of
травма?
a blow to the head.
Ма няма никъде... Няма огнестрелна рана.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Ухо. Има кръв по ушите, между другото.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Още ли има тук, бе?
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost
Краднали са ми
completely
едната
melted
обувка.
through.
О, не. Лона ли?
That's a hell of an invitation.
Да си играе игрички с нас.
Bet he tried to play along.
Той явно и той явно е
His
влезнал.
mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
О, айде! Какво трябва да направим? Inspect the evidence at the crime scene. Айде, майка. Missing fingers. Аха, трябва да ги... Какво е това? Unfinished chamber.
Prototype of the trap he
Items
used on
target node
Mori.
can be linked to the
The
related
armor,
items.
extremely
Theorize the
sturdy.
connection. Okay.
Ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
A Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
То затова няма
Guess it
обхват.
explains why our phones aren't getting
Да,
signals.
а именно.
Clever son of a bitch.
Добре. О! Ама вижте то.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood.
Тоест, отваряш някой сейф и той се опитал да бръкне вътре и то му отрязало пръст. Явно. Добре, да пробваме, защото тук мога да ги вземем на някакъв друг.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
И пак see no hear, да, точно.
Like the monkey statues.
Точно.
You're right. There must be a connection.
100% има връзка, това всичко е гътен като това. Всичките ли трябва да ги вземем?
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
О, това мога да го линкнем с нещо. Booby trapped. Sharp blades inside. Това мога ли да го линкнем с на това пръстите? Естествено.
The agent must have been looking for the answer at one of these safes.
Между другото, привет на всички отново. Не обръщам много внимание на чата, моля да ми извините. Разцъкваме тук Батманче и съм много потънал в играта. Та, ако имате някакви въпроси, изчакайте, като свърши Батманчето, ще полафим малко.
The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
И какво? Това също мога да го линкнем с нещо. Добре, все още не знам с по-добре. Тук има телевизор. Ето ги тия. Тия не мога... Тия мога ли да ги линкна с...
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Друго има ли също?
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Моля ли го
Can't
подплейнем?
have to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive. We'll catch you. The agency, I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
Ooh.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Ужас. Тук имаме ли нещо, на което... Верно, че имаше някаква обувка тук.
One shoe melted.
Разтопена обувка.
Must belong to poor Cinderella.
Някой иска да си хапне обувджица ли, бе? Да. Аз мисля... това мога да го линкна. Аз мислех да линкна нещо с тук, с... кървавото. Няма се какво да чакам. Тук има ли нещо? Това какво е? Death Chamber. Това е
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box,
Murder
I guess.
box.
He was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Тук има някакви работи.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Тоест, през него не мога ли да гледаме онова, нали кажа, че трябва да го погледнем през Polarized?
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Нямам представа, брат.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
То нали му беше разтопена обувката, бе? Чакай!
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Easy.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Не провери компа. Имаме ли имейл?
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
Дали? Тук нещо мога ли да правим?
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Hey,
Добре.
maybe we'll get lucky, they'll kill each other.
Какви сте линейки, бе? Какво става, момчета? Тия много замръзнаха.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers.
Да не би тия да работят. Да, определено. Трябва определено да й кажем, че нейните хора са или са застрашени, или работят за него. Добре, това... Това, можем ли да го линкнем с вратата?
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Това никак не ми звучи добре. Вътре ще стане някакво много горещо.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle.
Имаме Vive вътре.
Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Чакайте се. Първият стола. Той пада от стола. Влиза вътре.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Тя се затваря. Тя се затваря, той стъпва на едно такова. Идва тук. Запава му се, нали, само едната обувка.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it.
Така.
Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Да, за да избере грешния сейф. Защото след това е избрал сейфа и той му отрязал пръст. Обаче отваря грешно. Куец! И няма пръстин. Да, вярно, защо само... Но ми харесва Батман как анализира нещата, май.
Before he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue.
Влизаме ли?
Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
Ако искаш влезни ти, брат.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
Еми тогава моквай. Това как се затвори, но... Правя?
Age rising, Batman.
Вижте какво става.
Hurry the hell up already.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check.
А ние какво ще седим вътре ли?
Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Fuck boy.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
Ето това не е...
Let's test it out, shall we?
Той това не е... От това е умрел.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Кое да избера обаче? Трябва да избереш. Това е добре. Пак ще... О, то само един патрон ли има? На кое да... Аз не знам кое. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Чакайте. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Око? Мираме. Дай окото, майка! Давай.
What the hell?
Давай.
Congratulations! You're almost done.
Аре, брат,
That is, if
това
you
цялото
can
не трябва да чакам.
withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test
Сега
it out,
представете ли си
shall
да
we?
не е... Око.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Чакай се, беше. То няма да го видя. Това трябва да пишу. Не вижда и не говори, значи тук сме за уши. Тук сме за уши. Какво става? Какво става? Ма защо? Защо мишката не работи? Нещо става, машини, сега ще умре. Не ми работи мишката. Защо не работи мишката? Трети. За щастие. Ама защо не работеше мишката? Знам се. Сега пак не проработи.
What the hell?
Много ли е силно това? Ще го ли е?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Давай. Все то ще стреля. Аре бе, майка. Чай цял ден те става. Сега ще става. Няма да има щото. Деяне, добра да е, баци. NoThx, привет и на тебе машина.
Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Чак, по-внимателно го вземи. Някаква ракета.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal.
Батна, виж всичко.
A
Сигнал на ракета.
radio signal.
А, радиосигнал на ракета.
Signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
Агент.
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
Turn yourself in while you still have the chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could
Абе, дайте да го намираме и да го заключваме и да не се обяснява.
Doesn't compromise, actually draws his lines. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox?
Ooh.
Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear.
Ще ги изкара извън нерви, Батман ще да изкърти телевизорите.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you,
Не е толкова страшно.
it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim.
Ти си знаеш,
You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system.
Няма как да си Батман без Алфред и Лушис, примерно.
Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right? Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Батман 14. Бързъркър, много нови заглавия. Започват още от другата седмица и целият септември, октомври особено има супер много нови поредици, които ще качват. Който си кога ще качваш епизода в YouTube. Веднага след като го приключим.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies.
Знае, да.
Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
Worrying about it won't help anything.
Neither will being cavalier. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
Айде да разберем, че на мен
This
е
is a
супер
missile I
интересно.
found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower.
Добре, бе, той
Thinking
нали...
about it all wrong.
Много интересно.
The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter.
Той
When
е
it was
излъчил
solved, it emitted a
сигнал.
signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Изстрелва ракета.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections.
Пещерата на Батман е
Our tight
скрила
little
сигнала
family
и
has
затова не е
gotten
могло да
smaller
изстреля
because of
тогава
it.
ракетата. Обаче когато е
It
била в
was
Уейн...
the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
Искам да работи
we need to
дъщерята
find someone to take
на
over
Лушис
his
с
role.
нас.
No
Тифани
one
ли се
could ever
казваш?
fill his shoes.
Брекфаст на Тифани.
But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing
Много
Lucius
искам да
in
бачка
this
тази мъцка за
gruesome
нас. Според
fashion,
мен ще ни е много полезно.
it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal.
О, много интересно, Батман.
It may be too much for us on our own.
Айде тия... Добре, бе, пратете го на тази агентката, бе.
He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes.
Едва ли.
Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Какво е това? Communications Grid, Monitor Cellular Activity throughout the city. Какво друго имаме? Това е Wayne Tower. Тук какво има? С кое да го линк? Това какво е? И то не е само това и това имаме всъщност.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Чакайте, че се загледах в чата. Наистина ли обзървър излязъл?
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
Еми не може да го вземе от почта.
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred.
You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Switch to audio only, please.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Мене направи впечатление, че каза Батман накрая. Сено...
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
Сеща ли си? А това го направи много силно впечатление. Как ще каже Батман, като говори с Брус Уейн? В смисъл, че има нещо предвид според мен тук.
Master Bruce.
Аз трябва да погледна Меси. Ще ми напомниш, като свършим Батман. Благодаря много.
I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
А как?
Dwayne. Tiffany. Bruce. Bruce. Tower.
Какви сте работи? Какво става?
Enterprises. Bruce.
Nope.
Не.
The two sounds have to be the same.
Да, бе, чакай, чай да чуем.
Bruce.
Това не го ли чухме вече?
Bruce.
Това е по-тихо.
Bruce. Tower.
Абе, тук го чухме някъде това.
Tiffany. Dwayne.
Аз съм лут, значи.
Enterprises. Riddler. The disabling. Tiffany. Enterprises. Tower.
Аре стига, бе. А тук ги пише ли? Чакайте, аз нещо не схващам.
Tiffany.
It's a match.
Явно схващам. Просто за момент нещо ми се стори много странно. Брус?
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch.
Да, аз първи момент
Makes sense for me to have a signal on me as well.
После ми се стори, че нито едно не съвпада.
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them.
Ще използваме дрона на...
Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died.
Дрона на Тифани.
Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham.
John Doe.
Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word.
Get another lead down.
Maury, huh?
Бруси. Kill list.
John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning.
Нищо не. Това Мори е то, който беше затворен, в това и му отрязаха пръстите там, нали? Обаче ние го спасихме. Това ли беше Мори? Да, точно това.
Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
А това?
Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for
Batman.
He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it. On the other hand...
може ли с това Мори да говори?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased.
А също трябва да изберем ли? А какво да отидем като Брус Уейн при Мори? Или при Ели като Батман?
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Аз съм за Мори. Ферари... Ферарийцето и двете не стават. Слаб. Не ми гърса. The Virago. Аз съм просто Брус Уейн, майк. Няма какво да стане. Тоест тия лещи...
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. Gotta be careful here.
И вдясно имаше. И тук имаше.
They're following his every move.
Фул е с агенти, майк. Навсякъде попред същи агенти.
Must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
Да, участваше. Ето го Мори, бе.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Тоест, този поглед значи ставай мацка, защото тук става просто за бизнес.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter.
Имам нужда от част от ухото.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
Но този гласа ми е супер познат. Някой моля да проверим, чий глас е това.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Да не е на този негър, на един негър.
They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information about the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
weapon skill to my friend. We're on the same side. His hit list.
You're on his list, Maury. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac. It's true. But I was
Тук
done
много добре
with
го
the first
играем.
delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies.
Biotech
I said no.
Искам и сега
That's
вземам
why he
biotech
attacked you.
companies.
You have no idea how
другото.
crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the
Какво става
explosion
тук,
at
бе?
Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was...
Space World или, ако се чете по друг начин, извинявай, огромни благодарности за съба, добре дошъл или добре дошла, живи и здрави. Ево, благодаря много за подкрепите.
I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago. And favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive.
А той просто рандомно има флашка с цялата информация.
A favor?
И то тя се...
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
Ако искаме услуга, трябва и ние да направим.
I knew I could count.
Само една секунда. Здравей, NoThx, аз съм ти фен, гледам те от 3 години, още от началото на Outlast, ти си ми любими ютубър. Space World, още веднъж. Огромни благодарности за милите думи. Съба, жив и здрав, всичко най-хубаво. Благодаря много.
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone
Тук цапаме ръцете на Уейн. Не е добре.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Не знам, ти с тази агенция не е добре. Братваря, поздрави да не се върбат, няма да има тази вечер.
Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is?
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location.
Какво имаме това на Ридлъра?
Batman's on the way.
Batman's on the way, motherfuckers! Какво се хайпвам като малко дете? Кефи ме, Батманчета. The Lady of Dublin е някакъв кораб ли? Ето го кораб. Ооо, дрона е също тук.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Не е добра идея, май, така. Ама да, съм Батман си. Какво значи не е добра идея, брат? Очакай, тук сигурно ще трябва да се натискат някакви неща. Много кеф как се промъква. Търпаме? Естествено.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. I'll find him. 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 I'll find him
Вижда ли? Нема е.
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
Чуваме го обаче, не го виждам. Къде трябва да отида?
We found him.
Не трябва да се придвижим, за да погледнем. Аз мисля, че трябва да се скрие някъде.
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
All your idiot colleagues, too.
Това какво е?
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Трима са даже, май.
A good spot for cover.
Your agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you.
Тук има някакви неща, които ще се взривят, може би. Което по никакъв начин не ми харесва.
Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
Wait for it.
What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course. They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to be the big. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
Но тяхната идея е да мога да ги играете и на телефони и на всичко.
I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Нищо не ми хареса цялата работа.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Какво става тук?
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Споко, брат. Също се целунат ли? Сигурен бе.
Oversized vermin!
Лягай да спиш, майка там. С това жезлоче. Ще я запалят ли? Ставай, гореш си, мацка! Какво? Какви си тия... Какви си тия прегръдки, бе, майка? Къде падаме, бе, майка?
Are you all right?
И може би ще е по-добре, ако не беше паднала върху мене, ама... Какво да ти кажа? Това всичко е предвидено, а? Сигурно бе.
Oh God, not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
Тук не е добре.
Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually.
Не е добре.
All part of the plan.
От това? От това са ракетите.
Missiles. Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people.
Много ясно, брат.
That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I hurt a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker.
Meet your maker,
partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart. You'll get away with this. Right? This happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who doesn't have to compromise will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started.
We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
What the hell is wrong with you, Riddler? You're sick.
Wrong answer!
Oh, please! That wasn't his answer!
Avesta, please! Please!
Аре, стига, бе!
Blake! Oh my god, Blake!
Number 2. Also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
I need an answer.
Just say it.
Or click, click, click!
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman! Ha. Here's your prize.
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Батмански очи, какво става? Какво става? Какво правим? Какво се случва тук?
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it
тук всичко е направено по един и същи начин да мога да стане всичко и ти не мога да го объркаш. Това къде с какво го линка? С гащите на там. Ай, ние влизаме вътре. Тук то подреди скандално добре нещата, ще кажеш, че е бадно.
Missile armed, ready to fire. Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it.
No more questions, Mike.
Question time is over.
What are you doing?
Аре, бе, Майк! Това сега ще прасне. Затваряй вратата! Това вече беше прекалено батнеско. Сега излиза. Това в ръцете беше.
Impossible!
Ще е още по-внушително.
Още
по-батнеско. Само няма ми замахаш с жезълчето, майка. Защото ти изгърва. Много добре, искам да помня. Искам да помня.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
О, не. Сега какво ще направим? Какво ще направим? Това ще успее ли са? Да блокне. Това е някакъв супер перс. Това дрона на Тифани е MVP. Титаник по това ли бе, майка? Дръжте си гащите. Или не, всичко е наред, всичко е.
This can't be happening.
Сокър кик. Шутове. Какво стана? Какво стана, бе? Бияч, плиз. Не го цъкнах на време ли, бе?
Impossible.
О, това ни върна един час назад ли? Аре стига, бе! А, не е добре. О, мъга! Защо толкова неща се повтарят? Може ли да не пусне директно в този момент? Сега първа ракета ще се стреля. Абе, ние миналия път забихме ли го това?
Who's the man who's got no time left?
Ай, сега всичко.
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Чай, сега се натискаме по-бързо. Скандал е пълен.
The answer is Batman.
Адриана, дигай тук дрона и стрелваме го в космоса. Всичко е идеалисимо. Чайца, Титаник сега ще потъва. Клаус. Давай сега, не му мисли, брат. Не му мисли, защото е и директно всичко плесници и двете копщеници. Адриан, стига си къса. Сокър кик, май. Ооо! Това е GG. Това е GG. Падна. Къде е мацката, бе? Романтика? Ето е мацката, бе.
Batman, Lake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages. We only made things worse.
Не съм сигурен. Ако нищо не кажа.
It's good to know we've got Riddler in custody. Despite the cost.
Хем ми се ще да обвиня, хем искам да има закачка. По-добре не казвам нищо.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it?
Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
Is it? You came at me, remember? Not the other way around.
I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Какво е тук? Убиха го.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Тук никак не е добре. Тук е... Кой го уби са то? Тук работата не е добре. Ридорчето. А сега ще дойдат тези.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics.
А къде е тази агентката? Или не е?
Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble.
Не е добре. Тоест той не е последния.
I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Blake is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
Sensitive case details.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
Тук стана борба, кой ще е приятелче с Батман, ли?
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Така ли стана, бе? Машини, приключихме ли? Какво става тука, бе? Какво става тука, бе? Майко. Кот си да не го компенсираш Gplay предаването. Мастер, баце, жив и здрав. Благодаря много за съба. Ами да, аз съм свикнал с сряда да имаме предаване и... свободна ми е срядата. Евала, благодаря много за почерпите. Значи тая е фърляла око на бруската. Я видим тук какво става. Добре. Тук става много забъркано. Де да мисля, че е нормално да й кажем. Да видим други тук. И тук доста хора са избрали море. Аз то другия не знам, не ми се стори. Тук вече е много близко. Интересно. Не трябваше да умираме. Тук ни е фейл. Добре, ще има ли нещо очаквайте в следващия епизод видео? Или по-скоро не? Я видим. Няма да има. Добре, чакайте да фърлим едно око. Да пакт. Ще видим кои са тия, с които е работил той. Ридлъра. Много интересно. Добре, машини. Това беше всичко за първия епизод на втория сезон на Батман. Надявам се, че ви е харесал. Ако трябва да съм честен, като че ли първата част на първия епизод ми беше по-интересна, тези може би не чак толкова завърши интересно, но не очаквах толкова бързо да свършат нещата с Ридлъра. Мене Ридлъра ми харесва определено, или гатенката. Ми харесва определено като герой, ама за съжаление го загубихме. Интересно е да какво ще стане втори епизод, интересно ми е да се включи жената котка в третия, да видим с Жокера как ще се развият нещата, защото четвъртия и петия май ще са сериозно обвързани с него. Видяхме и Харли. Надявам се, че ви е било приятно, за мен беше огромно удоволствие. Ако е било така и за вас, може да цъкнете лайк, дизлайк, разбира се, ако не ви е харесало. И се видим скоро във втория епизод на втория сезон на Batman, Telltale Series. Чао, чао.